welcome back. You have made it to day 9 of our challenge, Getting Fitter and Stronger, and today is all about our triceps and our upper back strength. So join me in just a minute. All right, you guys, so like I said, we are going to be working on our triceps and our upper back strength today. You will want to have your overball with you. We'll use it here and there. And I just had to come back to this beautiful spot. Actually, I have family here, so I have a good reason too, and it's kind of like the perfect place. Hopefully you were joining the other days because Paris was quite busy. So this is nice little break from all of that. All right, we are going to start on our mat. Let's see, come to the back edge of your mat here. You can leave your ball off to the side. Inhale, arms up overhead. We're going to start right onto our mat. And then exhale, round your spine up and over, just letting the hands be nice and heavy. And then from here, I want you to walk your hands out, bringing it just into a 4-point kneeling position. And you can bring your knees down onto the mat. Let your hands come slightly forward of your shoulders. Take an inhale here, and then we're gonna hover your knees over the mat. I want you to lean it back like you're sitting down on your heels, and then sort of lunge forward with that upper body. So you press forward through the legs, and your hands are not forward enough. We're not gonna be coming into a plank yet, but you can see where we're going, right? Kind of warming it up. Good. I want you to sit it back onto your heels, keeping your knees lifted. Now I want you to bring your elbows down towards the floor, not all the way on the floor, but down towards the floor. As you bring it forward, lift the arms up, sit the hips back, elbows down, bring it forward, lift arms up, sit the hips back. So you're kind of making a big circle here, starting to get into those triceps and upper back, while of course we're using your legs as well, right? And up and back. One more time in this direction. And now we're gonna reverse it. So lunge forward, elbows down, and sit the hips back. Up and forward, elbows down. That's it. We go for 3, 2, last one, and keep your hips here. Go ahead and bring your knees down so that you can bring your hands slightly more forward on the mat. Keep your feet in the same place. We're going to hover those knees back over the mat. Sit your hips back as far as you can go, and now we lunge forward into that plank position. So we go back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Tuck your tail, expand your chest for 4, 3. So kind of bringing our blood circulation up here in a different way today. And one more. Hold it here. I want you to pike your hips up and back. Walk your hands in if you need to, and bring yourself into a down dog. Face your fingers in towards each other. And from here, you're gonna bend your elbows, bringing your head down towards the floor, and then straighten the arms. Bend and straighten. Continue to press your tail up towards the ceiling. So the spine is staying long but elongated. I was gonna say long and extended, but you're just elongating the spine forward and up and back. Bend and straighten. Bend, straighten. We go for 3 and 2. One more. Hold your down dog. Let your fingers face forward here. You're just gonna walk it out with your feet. So just lengthening through the backs of those legs a little bit as you continue to elongate the spine and just work the strength of the shoulders holding in this position. That's it. Good. Now let's lift both heels at the same time. Bend the knees, Straighten the legs, send the heels down. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Straighten the legs, heels down. Here we go for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 more. Beautiful. I want you to lift those hips up, round your spine up and forward, walk it back out into your plank position. Open your feet to about a hip width apart. We're going to lift the right arm up, all the way back. You can open to look back towards it, bring it down, around, and let the hand come down. Lift your left arm straight up overhead, circle it back. You can open to that left side as you bring it back down and around. Right arm lifts up and open and circle back and bring it down. Left arm and right arm. So as soon as that arm circles up behind your head, at that point you can open the hips. But while the arm is reaching from floor to ear, I want you to try and keep your hips square to the floor. So that's the challenge, to hold your body steady over that midline before opening up and circling back. Good. Let's go twice more, once each side. Pulling that belly up and in. Good. And bring it down onto your knees. And then just sit it back into a child's pose. Just take a breath here. And then slowly round your spine all the way back up. Grab your overball and bring it forward. Just your hands are going to come on top of it. We are going to do some push-ups here, and I'm going to do it on my knees. Now you can do it on your feet if you're at that level. Go ahead and squeeze your glutes, sending them forward, bringing yourself in one long straight line, shoulders to hips to knees, and we bend the elbows, lower the chest, and lift. I want you to really pull your core up and in. So make sure that as you lower down in that push-up, you're not sagging in the low back or in the belly. Bend and press up. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Sit your hips back and bring it into child's pose. Keep your hands on the top of the ball. So getting a shoulder stretch here. Just breathing it out. And then slowly roll your spine up. You're going to stay on your knees if it's available. If not, pop yourself up to standing. Bringing the hips up, you can have your heels together, toes down on the floor. The ball comes behind your hips, and you're going to press on it between your palms. Fingers are long, pointing straight down. And we're going to lift the arms back behind us and lower down. So it's really tiny, you guys. It looks really pathetic. Visually, it's like, really? What are you doing? But if you're doing it with me, you're like, oh, yeah, this isn't that easy. Okay, lift it up and back and lower down. Up and back, lower down. Up and back. So we're trying to open our pecs and really strengthen the backs of our shoulders. We go for 3 and 2. Press your pubic bone forward. For 1. Bring your arms forward and shake them out. I don't know if you guys feel it as much as I do, but for that one, that is at least a challenging one for me. Stay on those knees. We're going to bring it right back forward into those push-ups. So I'm just shifting because of the ground that I'm on. Good. Bring yourself into one long line, and we push up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit it back into your child's pose, keeping your hands on the top of that ball. Take a nice big inhale here. And you know where we're going. We're rounding our spine up, bringing it back up onto our knees. Again, if it's uncomfortable to be on your knees, you can lift it up to standing. I'm just gonna shift because the ground I'm on is uncomfortable. Okay, so now, same thing, holding onto the ball, but now you're gonna start with bent elbows. So your elbows are bent to your side, and you're gonna extend the arms down, okay? Bend up and in, extend down, opening the fronts of the shoulders. Bend, extend, bend, and extend. We go for 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring your arms around and forward. You guys did a good job. You can put that ball off to the side and you're going to come and lie it down onto your stomach. So coming onto your stomach, you're gonna keep your face just hovering. You're gonna keep your face just hovering over your mat. We're gonna do that reverse 100 that we did the other day. And I don't remember what that was now, sorry. So you're going to hover that face over the mat, bring your arms long by your sides, palms face up towards the ceiling. Let your legs hover up over your mat. And here we go. We're just gonna pulse those arms straight up and down. Give it 100 breaths. And here we go. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 5. And inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. You got it. Keep going. Keep beating. You're more than halfway. Last 2. Last 1. Oh, bring your arms around and forward. All right, let's go ahead and have those hands just beside your face, elbows in towards your sides, legs come down onto the floor, and we're going to bring it in to some upper back extension, so into a swan. Take an inhale here, looking down at your mat, and like you're rolling a marble forward with your nose, I want you to roll it beyond your mat. Start to look forward of that mat as you lift up and straighten those arms. Squeeze the glutes and pull the pubic bone up to your belly button. Belly button pulls back. And roll it down. So imagine someone's walking on your back from the bottom all the way up to the top. And so bring it down one vertebra at a time. Good. And here we go again. Rolling that marble forward and away from you as you lift it up, straightening the arms, and then lower it down. Nice and slow, elongating the spine as you come back down. Here we go. Rolling it up. Really press into your arms. So you're going to use your arm strength here. The whole backs of your arms, backs of your shoulders, and roll it down. I want you to bring your hands closer into your face if you had them wide apart like me. And we go again, lifting it up. Okay, find a place where you think that you can hold it. Can you reach the right arm up and forward long by your ear? And then bring it down. Left arm reaches up and forward and bring it down. Keep those glutes strong behind you. Right arm up and down. Left arm up and down. Palm can face in or palm can face down towards the floor. Lift up and down. Pull that belly up and in and down. One more time with the left and down. One more time with the right. And down, and then roll your spine down one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. You can bring your head all the way down, tuck your tail here, just elongate the spine. We're not going to sit it back into a child's pose. We're going to go straight into the next thing. I want you to bring your arms to a T, palms face down. You're looking down at your mat, face is floating over your mat. Lift your legs up, and here we go. We're going to beat our legs together. So close and open, pretty quick. Close and open. So the legs are beating this time and the arms are just held out into a T. Here we go. Arms go long by our sides, palms open out. And bring the arms back into a T. Legs keep beating. Arms pull back long by your sides, palms face out. Arms to a T. Arms pull back to your sides and arms to a T. Arms pull back to your sides. And T. We go for 3. And T. And 2. And T. Last one. Keep beating those legs. Bring it back to a T. Stop your beats. Lower your legs. Lower your arms. And push yourself back into a nice little child's pose. Good. Take a little pause. Take a little breath. You're going to round it forward, and I want you guys to bring it on to your left hip. You're going to line your knees up with the front of you, so feet are behind you. We're going to lift our hips up. Hand is facing out and away. Top arm is straight up towards the ceiling, and we bend down, lift it up. Bend down, lift. So a little side arm pump here. Bend, lift. We go for 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Lift it up and lower your hips down. Straighten your legs out. You're going to stack one foot on top of the other. If that is not comfortable, bring your top foot forward, and we're gonna lift it up into that side plank. Beautiful. Holding it here. You're gonna pike your hips back as you reach your right arm back towards your left heel, and then bring it back into your side plank. Pike and reach, and side plank. Pike and reach, and side plank. Pike and reach, lifting those hips, and side plank. So working that supporting shoulder, and side plank. Take it for 3 and 2. One more. Come to your side plank. With control, bend your knees, bring your hips down, swing your legs around for the other side. So again, start with your feet behind you. Knees are lined up with the front line of you, and lift the hips up. We do that little side push-up, down and up, down and up. Really try and bend the elbow, and don't just let the shoulder blade come in towards the spine. So for me, that is a big challenge. This is a big weakness for me. So these side push-ups can always be practiced standing and using a wall. So you have less body weight kind of falling down on you, but you can really help yourself develop the strength to then like bring it here on your knees, and then maybe one day in my imaginary world on my feet. I don't know. All right, you guys, you're gonna come into your side plank. So stacking those feet, we're gonna lift it up. Beautiful side plank here. Pike your hips back, reach that left hand back for your right heel, and come into your side plank. And reach it back, and side plank. I think I just realized I'm somehow managed to find the same slant all over. I think that it's everything slanted, actually. And every time now when I'm piking, I'm like going downhill. I'm like, do not fall, Christy. Side plank, pike and reach. We go for 3. And side plank. We go for 2. Last one. Hold that beautiful side plank, bend your knees, and with control, bring it all the way down. Okay, to finish today, I actually want to go back to those push-ups on the ball. I just think those are kind of fantastic. All right, so find your ball underneath your hand, bring your knees far enough back behind you, feet pop up, hands onto that ball. I'm having hair trouble as usual, and if you guys know me by now, you're like, she always has hair trouble. All right, here we go. We pump it down for 8, 7, 6, pull your belly in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back into child's pose. Take a breath here, okay? Bring that ball off to the side, off of your mat. Get your toes underneath you. We're gonna go back into, I call them bear crouches. Bringing your hands way forward because you're gonna bring it into a plank. Here we go. Lift those knees up and we lunge it out to a plank and bend it back. And we kind of lurch forward into that plank, sending the hips back, bending the knees, straightening the legs, sending the torso up and forward. Back and forward. Here we go. Back, bend the elbows, bring it forward, lift the arms. Bend, elbows, lift, hips back, elbows down, lift the arms back. That's it. Let's go one more in this direction. Can we reverse it? We bend, send the hips back, straighten the arms, bring it forward. Bend, hips back, straighten the arms, bring it forward. 4 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold your plank and 3 push-ups. 1 and 2, maybe they're a little like mine. 1 and last one. And bring one knee forward and then the other knee forward. You can sit back on your heels. Go ahead and lift your arms up overhead. Give yourself a beautiful stretch here. Clasp your hands together. Push your palms up. Pull your shoulders down your back and lift your chest up towards the sky. Opening your heart. And then slowly bring your arms down. Give your arms a little shake out. And you guys did it. Thank you so much. You are almost done. So I have a surprise for day 10. Join me tomorrow and have a good rest of your day. Bye, you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this challenge, and if you are and you would love to see more, I invite you to come to my website at goneadventuring.com. The link is in the description of this video. Register for free, and like I said, it's a countdown to the launch of a full video subscription website with all sorts of workouts that you can do on your time at your pace. So join me, and I'll see you soon.